It is a world of darkness. The sin of Cain has spawned the cursed horror that stalks the night in search of living blood. The kindred have long been a secret influence through all ages of human history, plotting against each other in a never-ending jihad. Their immortal progeny are among us to this day, hidden from the eyes of humanity by an elaborate masquerade.
Hey everyone! Welcome to a new Let's Play with me, your host Tim. And today, we're gonna start playing through Vampire the Masquerade Redemption together. There will be some prep that you can skip by adjusting the YouTube slider to the appropriate place in case you don't want to hear me prattle on about this game for like 8, maybe absolutely 10 minutes tops. We're going to talk a little bit about what this game is, how far I've gotten it in case I've played it before, which I have, any special stuff I will do for this game so that you guys are aware of how I'll be playing it, and why we're playing this game together. Let's go ahead and get started. I've attempted this now for a few times and I keep messing up the introduction here. Vampire the Masquerade Redemption is, to my recollection, a squad-based action RPG. Combat takes place in real time, and we will need to jump between the different vampires in our coterie? I think is how you pronounce it, our team? To have them do different things in combat. Attack different targets, use certain spells or abilities, drink potions, move them around, and so on. Imagine playing like Fallout, but combat is in real time, for example, or playing Arcanum of Steamworks and Magic Obscura, and in the real-time combat mode. That would be what this is. Only the camera angle is, if I recall correctly, it's like fixed above our back as opposed to a top-down view. But it's been a long time since I played this game. The game will have quite a bit of dialogue in it, and most of that dialogue is, from my recollection, voiced, so I will not be speaking over any of the voice acting in the game. The game has cutscenes as well, and I won't be talking over those, because I don't see why I would. And the game will have dialogue options for us to select as we play through the game. And these options determine, I think, certain stats, or the humanity, and or other I don't know a way to describe it, aspects of the protagonist that we will be following the story of in this game. To that end as well, we have some control over how our protagonist begins in their stats. We are not creating a blank slate. We're not creating a character as we wish. We're playing a very particular character who has a background and a story all of his own already. Similar to, say, Planescape Torment, where you follow the story of the Nameless One. Here we are, I think his name is Christoph, if I recall correctly, and I don't remember too much more about it. So that's my summary of the game. As for how far I got in it, I never got to the plot twist for the game, so I don't know what to expect. I remember a few things, so there will be a little bit of spoilery stuff here, but really no gameplay or story-related spoilers are going to be here, because I couldn't tell you what they were. It's been 8 years or so since I last played this game, and I never got very far in it, or I don't think I did. I remember going on the rooftops of this one church or cathedral, and it being the sun was out, so I would take aggravated damage as I was running around outside in it. I at one point was in a snowy area, and I think I had like this blonde bearded gangrel with me at the time as one of my companions. I remember dropping off this scroll to the Jewish district in the city when I had like a delivery to do there or something of the sort, as as a favor to like as a vampire or something to that end, if I remember correctly. I don't remember too much, and I remember the beginning of the game because I really liked the walking around in the mine. But that's all I remember. I thought this game was rather unique because it takes place in medieval times. So, as opposed to most vampire games, which take place in modern day times, and I thought that was a unique setting. So, I really liked what I had experienced so far. I wouldn't complain about playing a game in the modern setting. We played Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines last year, but I thought this was rather a unique take on it, and I really liked the combat in it. So, I figured we would play this game for this Halloween season to follow up, as it were, the Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines game. Especially because I have not played this game for, once again, 8 years, and I never got to the plot twist. I figured this might encourage me to actually finish it. Now, on that note, I remember having lots of trouble controlling my vampires. They often do things I don't want them to do. Which made it very frustrating sometimes when I'm involved in combat. So, be prepared for a bit of frustration if that's still going to be the case now. I am playing the game with, I think, 3 mods, or 2 mods and 1 video update. I am running the game with a HD textures pack that I installed. I am running the game with a widescreen fix, and I have installed a upgrade to Voodoo 2, DG Voodoo 2, in order to have the cutscenes be of a better resolution than like 800 by 600, what they were by default, or otherwise I would never be able to record the cutscenes and have them be a part of the video itself. I saw several other big patches and mods for this game, but decided not to install them, as I was worried it would spoil the plot if I began to read about what the patch notes might contain, and was worried that it would alter the gameplay in ways that might be... it probably is more balanced, but I felt like I should probably play the game once before I begin trying to adjust how things work in it. So, the mods I've installed are purely for graphics, and that is why you see this messed up main menu here. The HD texture mod I have installed doesn't work so well with the widescreen patch, but I'm not envisioning there being any problems with the games. In fact, I fired up the game and everything looks perfectly fine in the game itself. I think it's only the screen that's the issue. And what special stuff will I be doing for this game? So you guys should know I like walking everywhere. You should expect me to do that in this game as well. I remember being able to click on like a spot in front of Kristoff to have him like run if it's too far away. I like walking, so you guys see me walking. If I recall correctly, I don't think I have to do any of like reading what Kristoff's responses are when I choose them, because they're all voice acted. I will read any texts that we find on screen. If it makes sense to do so, I'll do what I was doing in Bloodlines and move the reading of the lore to the end of the video. This way, if any of you don't want to listen to that, you won't have to. I'm also going to try to not record more than 1 video in advance of where I currently am in the game. This way, if there is downtime as we're walking around or during combats, I can talk to some of what you guys say. But I will not read comments like I was doing in Bloodlines. I would like to keep these videos less than 2 hours long, and that takes a long time to compress down one of these videos if I'm going to add comments, directly reading them at the end of these videos. So I will not do that in this case, but I will still try to address some of your comments or questions to me during the gameplay itself when it makes sense to do so. Anything else? I can't think of anything. If you guys do leave me tips, I ask for please no spoilers. Once again, I did not get far in this game. I do not know what happens, aside from like the very beginning portions, and I'm aware of the very early plot twist, but I'm pretty sure there's another which happens at some point after I reach Germany or wherever it was I had reached the game. Please don't spoil it. I want to know what happens. I'll figure it out. Hopefully I'll be ready for that. All right, so. I think that's about it for the summary. Oh, while we're playing this game, we played through Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, and I've played through that game several times. I think like 8 or 10 times off total, and about 4 times on screen for my YouTube channel. I thought it'd be fun to play this game, which was the first in this series, to see what this game was like. Once again, having never finished it, I also think this would be a fun one to try to finish before Halloween hits. So with all that said, I'm going to go check out my voice really quick, and God, I hope things came out well, because I really don't have to reshoot this. And assuming if everything is good, we'll be back to hit single player. So give me a few seconds to go and check. Alright guys, my voice is at an acceptable level, I think. I can still hear myself speaking over the in-game music, and I would like to keep the in-game music around. I've used 1 or 2 tracks from this game during some of my role-playing sessions years ago, and I'd like to keep it round. I think it's extremely atmospheric, and I don't want to just drop the music to like levels where you can't hear it. If it is too overbearing, let me know, and I will go ahead and lower it, but otherwise I'm going to try to keep it about this level. If it's obvious the music or sound effects are too loud, we can go ahead and adjust them for the next video. Alright, so let's go ahead and start a new game. And just as proof, I have an autosave of 23 seconds. Just enough time for me to make sure that the game launched and everything looked acceptable, and it did. So with that said, I think we're good to go. Let's go ahead and start a new game. And I am perfectly fine with it overwriting that 23-second save.
My name is Christophe Rumbold. I am a man of God and a soldier in heaven's cause. Mother Mary.
Nay, my lord. Sister Aneska.
Where am I?
In Prague, at the convent of the Knights of the Red Cross. Now hush. Thou hast suffered a grievous wound and must rest.
I must return to my...
My lord, peace, I beg thee. Thy brave captain left a letter before thy sword brethren continued on their crusade.
I thank thee for this news, my lady, and for thy care. Surely thou hast drawn me back from the jaws of death itself.
'Twas the Lord that saw fit to spare thy life. We humble sisters simply attended thee.
Oh, Sister Ineska is too modest. She ministered to thy shattered body day and night, long after all others had given up hope. She did indeed restore thy life. I am Archbishop Giza. Thou hast done great service for Christendom, young sir. Tonight I shall make prayers of thanksgiving that thou live, and may send more sinners to hell.
I offer thee all my gratitude for thy service. I am in thy debt.
The rosy life in thy cheek is payment enough.
I hear screaming. What is going on? Oh! What? I can't pronounce the names of these things. Salachas.
Kristoff, thy wound.
Nay, 'tis nothing. A scratch.
The mighty walls of Prague once held all demons at bay, but the Schlachta have overtaken a silver mine to the east. With a haven so close to the city, they boldly walk the streets by night to kill, and worse than kill. Many have been dragged alive from their homes for some unspeakable purpose.
I will never let them take thee.
Oh, sir.
Alright, everyone. So, Schlachta is the name of those long-necked, stumpy monsters. Alright, so what would be a good answer for Kristoff? Well, we are brave. We're not gonna be a wimp and say that we're in poor health. We'll wait a month or two. No. We'll go tomorrow into the silver mine and flush them out despite our wound.
Tomorrow I shall venture into the silver mine and flush the vermin from their holes.
Thou must not. Thy wound is too great.
Nay, I am resolved. They will pay in blood for the fright they have given thee.
Oh, sir. Should they harm thee, my heart...
Come away, Ineska. Thou hast wasted enough of good Sir Kristoff's time with thy idle chatter. Kristoff, the Lord smiles upon thy wrath. I shall pray for thy victory.
I shall not fail.
Alright, everyone. My goodness, I do not remember how to play this game at all. So, hold on a second, I hit a bunch of buttons. Q is the quest log. Okay. D, oh, this is not going to work. D is whatever discipline pain is. How can I rotate the camera? How about this, everyone? I will be right back. I need to figure out how the controls work. Alright, guys, I've bumbled with it for like 3 minutes, and I think I figured a few things out. I'm going to show you what I figured out, and then we're good to go. So, I can hold down the X key to rotate the camera around. Once I've placed the camera, it remains fixed in that position unless I want to rotate it again. Now get ready for this. We can also look out of Kristoff's eyes by holding down Z and look around, and the camera will position itself kind of, as you can see, around the angle it had with where Kristoff was looking. Although it looks like the camera, when we do this, isn't so much out of his eyes as we're rotating the camera around from inside his head, as it were. Our stats are here. We've got 100 health, 110 mana, and 50 faith. Here's our stats. I guess I'll assume you guys have played games like this before, and we don't have to actually talk about what strength, dexterity, and stamina are, or the like. Yeah, I think we're probably pretty good. Alright, so we can see how much damage we do here. Soaking damage, there's different types of damage type in the World of Darkness games. Bashing is things like bullets, or would-be bullets, but we probably don't have to worry about them. Clubs, like blunt damage, blunt trauma is bash. Lethal is piercing damage, generally. Slashing weapons like swords, daggers, arrows would be lethal. Aggravated is things like fire damage, lightning bolts, for example. There's a few disciplines that would probably do aggravated damage depending upon what it is, like the claws of a gangrel when it shifts into its war form, and what have you. Here's our equipment. We got 50 bucks and our broadsword, which deals 30 lethal damage. That's good to know. Here's our quests. Reclaim the Bond silver mines. Leave prey through the east gate and enter the mines. Defeat the monsters that dwell within. And this is our discipline pain. It would be really interesting if Kristoff actually had disciplines. We don't have any faith-based abilities here either, apparently. We have a map. This is my first time seeing this. This is supposed to be where we're currently located in green. These are supposed to be areas of interest that we want to go to. I'm guessing we could click on these to immediately jump to them, but I'd like to walk around the old town here of Prague first before we do anything else. Can we click on anything else? No, we cannot. Okay. Alright, and we have a quick slot. We have Sir Cuthbert's letter to Kristoff. What does this say?
My good kinsman Kristoff, Thy bravery carried the day in the Battle of the Moravian Hills. Thy sword brethren crushed the pagan barbarians and now chase their scattered hordes into eastern Hungary. Once the last of the heathens are routed, our garrison shall return to Prague, and thou mayest rejoin our ranks. Until then, the tender ministrations of the Holy Sisters shall revive thee, if it be God's will that thou outlive thy wound. Thy fellow sword brethren pray for thy swift recovery, for they cannot allow thee to ripe and rot in decadent luxury whilst they sacrifice themselves. Perhaps thou canst make thy sword arm useful to good Archbishop Giza until such time as we return to collect thee. May the tidings of the Lord be upon thee, Sir Cuthbert.
If I recall correctly, the answers you give to others in dialogue options once again determine how certain things play out and might actually affect Kristoff's stats in some capacity. Did we level, by the way, or did we? I don't know if we did. I'm guessing we did not. Okay, so what else can we cover really quick? I see a chest here, a vault apparently. Guess we'll go ahead and leave this here. Sounds like we've been deposited here so not as to slow down the crusade that's currently ongoing, and they will return to fetch us afterwards. We're not wounded. We don't need any mana. We don't have any spells we can cast anyway. So why don't we go ahead and head on out? Yes, we will walk around with our sword drawn like this. It'll be acceptable. Everyone's used to it. Everyone does it in this world. Let's talk with, what's her name again? Aneska.
Oh, sir, I pray for thy safety on so perilous a journey.
Oh, I like the sign of the cross that she made, and it was done correctly, too. That's a nice little touch. Kristoff is a Catholic, and I will try to play him as such. Although, judging from the facial expressions that he and the good sister were sharing, and their eye contact, they apparently like each other, which is a very bad thing for a knight and a nun to do. I also like how pompous the Archbishop seemed. He doesn't seem... maybe he's just very proud. He is Archbishop after all, but I'm guessing that there's some... Well, I'm guessing he's probably not as good as I would hope he would be, we shall say.
The cheerful daylight world belies the horrors that prowl by night. How can the good people of Prague go about their business with such evil abroad in the land?
Well, you have to go live your life the best you can, despite what horrors or evils may be around, and despite what happens to you. We can attack the barrels, and we can get a little bit of coin. Yes! So, of course, the very first thing we have to do is practice our sword-swinging abilities on all the evil barrels that might be around. We probably want to go and see if there's any other shops and what have you that could be here. That's St. Thomas's Cathedral. No other hidden barrels lying around. Alright, let's double back. Yes, everyone, I need to walk everywhere, by the way. I do apologize for that. I'll try to walk everywhere, assuming Kristoff wants to also do the same. The convent's here. Can we pay visit to the other sisters? Maybe one of them needs something. Oh, this is where we came from. Okay. Then let's go into the cathedral.
God save and protect thee, his soldier, his wrath, and vengeance.
Thank you, Your Holiness. Alright, so hopefully that blessing will assist us. And now let's... Oh, we can actually look down quite a bit. Alright, let's make our way through the town. We want to talk with everyone to see if there's anything they might be able to tell us about what's happening in Prague since we're here. Maybe once again someone else needs something else done before we head off to the mines.
Hail and well met, Crusader.
Hail and well met to thee, Knights of St. John.
'Tis good to hear the voice of a fellow Frenchman. We Knights of St. John are far from home, and I would we were back in France.
Say not so. We should gladly go to the ends of the earth in service to our Lord. Good day to thee.
That's a good answer, Christoph. They are guarding the structure. We're not allowed to look up, by the way, which is why you don't see me doing it. I think there's a shop here, and we'll want to visit it. If only because I want to take a look at how expensive things are. Alas, we won't be giving anything better to assist us in our efforts. Gate to Vershad Mountain. I think that's probably... That is not where we want to go. We want to go to the East Gate. Okay. And those are barrels that are unbreakable because they're more like cones. You can't break cones. They made cones effectively indestructible. Back in those days, I should know. I wasn't alive in them. What's around the corner? I'm impressed with how good Christoph's face looks down there as he looks back and forth. And the music, I forgot how good the music was to this game as well. I'll have to remember this to start using it for my D&D campaigns. Oh man, although I guess I should be a little worried that if they're titled appropriately, never mind, I don't want to know, because I'm worried that something might be spoiled. Alright, nothing in those shops either. Or nothing in those shops. Those are not shops. We're not allowed to just enter them. That's promising. It looks like a tavern. I don't know about the picture on it, though. That looks rather... That looks rather heathen to me. Inn of the Four Stags.
Hail, good Sir Knight, and welcome. They do say you seek to cleanse the minds of evil. Oh, these demons have brought great suffering to the good people of Prague. Our craftsmen have no silver for their wares, and many proud families now beg for their bread. Please, accept all that my humble inn can provide, and the blessings of the Lord be upon your quest.
I think Christoph is well known, so he's got some history and is known as a rather devout crusader. We'll take a healing potion. Can't talk to that gentleman. We should look around. If he gave us one healing potion, maybe we can find others to help, or anything else to assist us. A silver weapon would probably have been very handy for where we're going, assuming that silver does a little more damage to creatures. I actually don't know. So I never played the actual role-playing World of Darkness, and when I had done the LARPing a long time, many years ago, 2 decades ago, it took place in modern times, and it wasn't like anyone was using silver swords at the time. I wonder if silver does any, like, extra aggravated damage to vampires. Probably not, I would imagine. Or I wonder if there's werewolves or other monsters here. There must be, since we see that there's these salachas wandering around town. Those look like they might be more of like flesh-worked creatures of some sort, as opposed to demons. I'm guessing that something creates them in the mines. Take that, barrel. Oh, hey, we can talk to the old man. Should absolutely do so. Hello, sir. Good evening. Good morning. Afternoon? All of the above.
Take care outside the gates of the city, good Sir Knight. For all those that wander the highways alone after nightfall are seldom heard from again. Even the strongest of warriors have disappeared. The streets of Prague are no longer safe after dark, but beyond the city walls, all hell walks the night. hell that disgorges from yonder castle of Viscerot.
Sounds like we'll be going up there then, after we probably deal with the mines. I still have not found the shop. So, oh, maybe it's not in this section though. But since we're here, let's wander down the side. I guess we can jog. Just don't tell anyone. University. Okay. Maybe we can do a little bit of research about the place we're going first. Any interesting books for us to read? None on that table. I guess we actually don't have time to read. We're here to visit the blacksmith, assuming there is one in town. I'm pretty sure there is. And then we head on out. I would have liked to have had some holy water or a crucifix before we head down into the mines, given that we know there's demons or monsters down there. Oh, a poisoning antidote left in the barrel, okay. And a rusty dagger. Are we allowed to dual wield? No. 5 lethal, much faster, but I think I prefer my long sword. Check around the corner, might as well. Once again, the game's like an action RPG, so as far as I can remember, and again everyone, it has been a long time, I think the stuff you get is a bit randomized. So, we got a poison antidote from that one barrel. There might have been just some, like, 3 coins or something in it, though, had we, if I was to start over and get to this point again. Or maybe a vial of holy water, or who knows what else could be in some of these things. I guess we're going to go ahead and enter a different district by clicking on that door over there. I like that Kristoff wears his Crusader tabard as well. Or surcoat. Very good.
Beware the mines, Crusader. If mere men could kill the Hellspawn, we Knights of St. John would have slain them long ago.
We lock these gates as the last rays of the sun die in the mountains. Pass within before dark, or wait without until dawn. I pray for thy safe return.
Well, I'm not going to walk back into town now that we've walked out of here. That seems like a very cowardly thing to do. So, to the mines, I guess we go. And I'm assuming it's going to be in this direction. I wonder where on earth the blacksmith shop is. I'm positive there is one. Maybe it's off limits to us at the moment, though, anyway, because we simply don't have any real funds to spend. I remember things being expensive as well. Looks like fall is on the way, or has already... It's already fall.
These carts still hold their ore. The diggers have fled this place in haste, and the fiends have not seen fit to continue such honest labor.
Well, we could definitely use a torch. I suppose we should see if there's anything else left around here that might prove useful to us. I see the mining pick. Can we get that? We cannot. Maybe with some silver ore, we can have a silver weapon crafted for us. As thanks for the work we're about to do. Okay, I don't see anything else out here. And I suppose we shouldn't waste any more time and just get right to it. Okay, we can indeed dual wield the torch at least. It's not very far from this gate to the mine either. No wonder why the creatures are able to attack Prague every evening, I suppose, in the streets. That they breach the convent is worrisome, though. Would have thought there would have been some holy water placed around, or a blessing to keep them out of it. Okay. Well, it is dark. Since we don't currently have a shield, we might as well use a torch to help us see. Very wet sounding in this particular mine. I don't think we're allowed to hack down boards, so that way is off limits for us at the moment. At least they weren't waiting.
The odor of freshly mined earth is laden with the foul stench of death.
I'm guessing that these creatures don't smell the best. Uh-oh. That sounded bad. I guess there must have still been a miner, or someone else came down here earlier. That poor gentleman looks like he's seen better days. Wonder what killed him.
What mystery lies moldering here? This poor soul died without a wound, save a bit of blood at the throat.
I'm going to see if I can enable automatic attacks, because holding down the attack button is going to be tricky. Oh, that's interesting. Healing elixirs and a healing salve. Healing elixirs heal more. Okay. Oh. We can't see it from here, but the camera angle shows that one eating a horse. Oh. A mule. Actually, it must have been a mule in actuality. I can't crawl through that hole, but perhaps these things can do so. Nothing worthwhile on this side. I remember fighting these things, and although it looks like they're a pushover, they can do decent damage to you. And I remember dying to them once, so this is not going to be as easy as I think it may look to you guys. But it has been a long time as well. I'm excited. I remember the first boss being kind of tricky. Guess we'll see how well we do in here. Nothing in that minecart. Alright, we're gonna have two of them. Let's try to make sure that they can only attack me maybe one at a time. Salcha enters frenzy, blood healing. Okay, so they are slightly vampiric. Interesting. Blood healing, you consume some of their blood pool, if I recall correctly, to begin slowly regenerating them. It would be enough to maybe make them annoying, but not enough to really, I think, heal them significantly. Ooh, took a hit. Oh my god, stuff. I think when we heard the coin sound, I think that means we actually picked up a few coins. Oh no, it dropped them. Okay, what did we get? 4 gold. Oh, it's not really the best paying job, but it's the only one we found so far. Ooh, hello. I see some supplies up there. That's interesting. If I just hold that in front of me, I will walk towards that spot. I don't have to keep clicking. I do see the sparkling bags. Kristoff is not above seeing what all this stuff is. 14 damage. We don't need to heal quite yet. Bags of gold. I'll take 50 more gold. At least the lanterns are still lit.
Wild dogs? Nay, rats!
These are... Oh, what the heck? Massive rats. Ooh, ghoul rats. I guess that means they've been fed vampire blood. Mental note, healing salves do not heal you immediately. It's a regen effect. Ooh. Oh. That sucks. That guy must have made a wrong turn. Ended up at that dead end there. We don't have any ranged weaponry. Kristoff has no crossbow, sling, or anything of the sort to assist. I want to drag them individually to me. Ooh, I like the sound of it drinking. Oh, I didn't mention it, but I will attempt to play this game as a roguelike as well, everyone. So no reloading for me if things go bad. We just have to deal with the outcome as best I can. We want to not be surrounded as I'm surrounded. Good job, Kristoff. Lots of healing salves in the mine. There must have been quite a few work accidents, I'm supposing. We haven't explored all the passages either. If we see something that looks like a transition, I'm going to want to double back and explore the other direction. I heard that. My goodness, these things are vicious. I love that little drinking sound they make. It makes it seem like they're lapping up my blood as they bite me. I hear more of the Shalta. Healing salve. Surprised they didn't put any holy water down. That looks like a zone transition to me. Oh, no, sorry. We were seeing through something, I think. Oh, nope. There is a chest. That's... I don't like the look of this burning area here. Let's see. Torch? Brazier. Oh, good kill, Kristoff. Another head falls. Decapitation. 4 more gold. We should deal with the rats first. I do wonder if Kristoff wonders about where these things must be coming from. Good. Good job, Kristoff. Some silver up here. It is a silver mine, but somehow I don't think they extract pure coins from the walls. Did we take anything in there? I love that sound effect. I'm guessing there was nothing in the treasure chest. Oh no! I dropped it on the outside. Okay, it just dropped it outside. What did we get? A buckler. Plus 10. Okay, this must be damage absorption. I guess we can use this. I probably don't need this rusty dagger, so we'll just leave that on the ground. I'm gonna try not to play this game as the gamer in me wants to, which is to... Can I also... I can't use both of these, right? I cannot. Okay. I'm going to not take all the rusty daggers back to town and sell them, for example, or do stuff of that sort. Seems a little too gamey for me. Oh, God. They ate his intestines and stomach out. Oh. Nasty. Very nasty. Kristoff, as you can see, he does not regenerate hit points naturally over time. This is one of the, this game was made in the year 2000s. Year 2000, 2001 or so. There's no life regen in this game unless you use an ability to do so. You're a big one, aren't you? We took a big hit there, too. Down to 22 hit points. I think we can still risk moving on for a bit longer. Another healing elixir. Would have hoped that the guards could tell me a little bit about what we would expect to face in here before we ventured in. So far, it isn't too difficult. Kristoff's seen a lot of battle as well, so that's most likely helping him in this endeavor. Oh, silver mines too. Do we go back and explore a potential place that we might have missed? I think I am going to quickly do that, everyone. So I will just cut the recording here really quick and be back if I do find something new. Give me 1 second. Hey guys, I missed some stuff. First off, rats and creatures look like they respawn on occasion as well. I heard another Schlachta make some sounds. Let's go up here and hack this one to bits. Rats have come out of the holes in the walls a second time. We took a point of damage, but I killed all those rats as well. How are we doing, by the way? 618. I might have to read about how we can level up between episodes. 10 more gold. Another healing salve. I guess we can heal again. We have plenty of healing salves, so... I don't think you can stack them either. No, you cannot. Okay. Oh, a rusty dagger. We don't care about rusty daggers. And just a body. Okay. I think this is the way we... Oh! No! This is something different. Well, let's kill both of these as well. We should be good to stand here and take them. Oh, that must be a special power. Oh, potent. Sorry, hold on. Let's get some distance from it then. Potence increases the damage it does. It increases its strength somewhat significantly. I guess not all of them have abilities they can use. But it shouldn't be able to keep that up for too long. Oh, there's nothing even down here except for that creature. And now we're cornered. Good work. Oh, the bodies just mysteriously fade away too. That's not good. I mean, they probably do that just to clean up the clutter. Ooh, hello. What is that? Those are different looking vials to me. Maybe we will get lucky and find some holy water down here. It is holy water. That can do decent damage against vampires, if your faith is high enough. A rapier. 25 lethal damage, 99 speed, plus 25 accuracy. So 5 less damage, slightly faster, with extra accuracy. I think we will take that. In all the games I've played, I'm a huge fan of ones that, well, not huge fan of ones, but if a game gives me a choice to take a weapon that has plus accuracy at lesser damage to one that does not have plus accuracy, I will always take the plus accuracy under the belief that if I didn't have it, I would not hit the creature. It's more important to me that I always hit than I do slightly better damage. Okay, and I think we've been everywhere else now. This leads back the way I came. Okay. Alright, guys. So I'll be back again when I'm back on level 2. Give me a few seconds. Alright, guys. We're back. Let's get through Mines level 2 if we can. And thankfully, someone was good enough to leave some holy water here for us. I'm surprised. I guess the creatures just are terrified of it. Otherwise, I would have expected them to take and destroy these vials, rather than leave them lying around. Right? Like, if you saw something that could potentially be hurtful, like, I don't know, if there was, like, loose wiring in your house or something, you'd fix it. If you recognize it as a potential threat. Maybe it was just a memento, or the creatures here are just so unconcerned about anyone mustering the strength or courage to come down here, let alone the ability to fight these creatures, that they thought that they would pose no threat whatsoever. Just leave them here. Uh-oh, that one's armed with what looks like a pipe, a bone. Ooh. Oh, nice, a healed, I think. A blood healed. Very good. Fun fight. Good job, sir. Or ma'am. Both. Whatever. Let's see what's down here. A shield.
I reclaim this treasure from the clutches of evil and reconsecrate it to a godly purpose.
Amen, Christoph. We will then not need this buckler, I'm guessing. But we'll carry it back with us. It's good equipment to potentially give. What's a potential, Tim? Potentially give to the blacksmith. A rat. Well, I can't see why I would want to take a rat. Yes, I know why I would want to take a rat, but Christoph is not a vampire and does not need to eat a rat. We don't have any disciplines that requires blood at this moment. And you know what? No, we shouldn't hold on to this other buckler. We're not going to need it. I'm lying. We do want it. We do need it. But Christoph doesn't know what's coming up for him. And since this is better, we won't need it. I won't get rid of our old sword, though. We've been using that. I'm thinking we've been using it since we were fighting those barbarians earlier. Let's see. There is... Oh, I thought that was a ladder. No, that's the minecart trail. I see the 2 rats down there, but we can't get to them here. It is actually really dark. I should probably be wielding the torch. Or maybe we could have purchased a lantern and put it on our belt. I don't think anything like that is possible in this game. Well, rat, you at least get to live. I don't remember which way I came into this room from. I think it was from the right. Let's go up this way. Uh-oh. Let's go, Kristoff. I'm surprised someone was still alive down here. Unless they were held on to as like a snack. I'm going to say the wrong thing because I don't know for sure, but I think the way that shields work in this game is they don't increase your defense. They just increase the amount of damage you soak. Good job, Kristoff. As I put some of this stuff to good use. You know what? I'm using healing salves frequently. Oh! Let's get on the bridge. Oh, no! Oh, good. We killed the potent one. So I didn't want to be surrounded, and of course that's exactly what happened. This one used a blood heal. Good God, look at that. Look at that thing. Ooh, where are they coming from? Oh, there's a hole in the wall there. Good job, Kristoff. You held the bridge. Oh, wow. There's like an endless amount of them. Let's not stand in front of that, then. More holy water and a small chest there. Hopefully consecrated to keep other creatures from... Well, nothing else got it, so it must have been. I feel like we've leveled, but I can't put any points anywhere at the moment. So move on, Tim. And those cannot be broken. We're here to rid this entire area of all the monsters we find. Let's kill this rat and then proceed to our right. Ooh, big hit. Oh, another big hit from that rat. It's a good thing they left all these healing salves down here. This we would have been almost dead at this. Oh, what the heck? Oh, okay. We just doubled back the way we came. Oh, that's a bit awkward. We went that way before, across the bridge. Alright, so let's go back down this way then. Back down this way. We have not been this way yet. Holy crap! 1 coin for that, but good job, Kristoff. Righteous fury there. Oh my god, a second time too! Wow! I think we're critting the enemies, which is why that's occurring. Disease vaccine. Mental note, you can be diseased in this game. Interesting. Uh-oh. We didn't find the last gentleman who screamed. I'm assuming you're still tearing him to shreds. attacked by both of them at once. Especially, oh, good parry there, Kristoff. I'm assuming that was you who did it. Ooh! Stunned us, I heard that hit so hard. Oh, nice! We automatically replace the item in our belt when we use it, apparently. At least we did for the healing salve. Whoa, what is that over there? War Ghoul. That looks a bit terrifying. Alright, so how about this, everyone? We're going to go and kill that, and then we'll call the session, because we've been playing for about an hour so far. Let's first loot all this stuff. Healing ointment. Ah, okay, so it has less charges than the other healing items have. Rusty broadsword. We'll take a quick peek at it, but I'm guessing that's not particularly useful to us. I don't think we're going to take these, because these are worse than the other healing salves we have. Oh, there's the lever. Okay, let's lower this bridge and kill that war ghoul. Oh, or maybe not. Something's happening. We turned on a way to gather water, okay? We're not allowed to swim. Oh, the water's being lowered slowly. Okay, gotcha. I see. So this keeps this area drained. Oh, look at that thing charging us. Alright, let's do this. I see you there, big guy. Oh, I thought it was carrying something. That's its actual, like, a bone sticking out of it. Woo! Man, all right. Let's stop here, everyone. And we'll pick up in the next episode. We'll clear out the rest of these mines and figure out what on earth is creating all these horrific monstrosities. And I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching, everyone.